Majestic Man provided his trainer-driver Kevin Brough with his biggest win in harness racing when he scored a narrow victory in the $25,000 South Australian Derby at Globe Derby Park in January. In an all-Victorian finish, Majestic Man got up right on the line to score by half a head from Boeing and Jonathan. Primetime Franco was the best of the locals, finishing fourth, while Boom Victorian filly She's a Mona weakened to finish fifth after working hard to lead in the first lap.
Down the back in the Derby, She's a Mona led narrowly from Boeing. 3 deep, Majestic Man Jonathan behind them with 3 to strike. Primetime Franco, wider out. Then Equity, Loaded Hog, Common Interest. Well back, Robust Venture and What's It To Ya. 3 to strike behind those with Jonathan on the turn. The filly in trouble here, She's a Mona. Boeing's got to it. Majestic Man in turn. Joy level now with Boeing. Jonathan to the outside. Majestic Man hit the lead in the Derby. Boeing fighting back. Then Jonathan. It's Boeing and Majestic Man Majestic Man wins the Derby. Majestic Man wins the Derby and nose to Boeing. Third's close. Primetime Franco and Jonathan. Then What's It To Ya? 3 to strike. She's a Mona.
New Zealand-bred gelding Franco added his name to an impressive honour roll of winners when he outclassed his rivals to win the $20,000 RC Simpson Sprint at Harold Park in January. Driven by his owner, Frank Scaravilli, Franco rated 157.2 to win by nearly 3 metres, joining great pacers like Paleface Adios, Koala King, Rip Van Winkle and Friendly Footman as a winner of the Classic.
Joe down the back, Kiwi John and Humphrey are together. A length away, Franco, lots more. Well, he's enjoyed a good trail. He's right behind them on the outside of World of Light. Jerry Eagle's gone. Jans Fella's got a peel out very wide, and then Minesweeper. Kiwi John left the back in front. That quarter 28.7. Humphrey's running a great race on the outside. Franco lots more now. 3 wide called upon. Then comes on the inside World of Light from Minesweeper. Kiwi John led for home from Humphrey. Here's Franco lots more joining in on the outside now. Kiwi John in front, but Franco lots more races to him. Franco lots more has moved up to hit the lead from Kiwi John and Humphrey, and Franco lots more is going to win 5 in a row. Franco lots more beat Kiwi John. Third Humphrey ran a very big race.
Local hope Admiral Carelta provided veteran trainer Wayne Rattray with one of his biggest thrills of his career when he won the Tasmanian Derby at the Royal Hobart Showgrounds in January. With young reinsman Andrew Arnott in the sulky, Admiral Carelta produced a powerful finishing burst to overpower his more fancied rivals, which included top local hope Zayuganov Lees and Boom Victorian Croesus. One of the outsiders at 16 to 1, Admiral Carelta paid a massive $121 for the win and almost $10 for the place on the tote.
Croesus moves up on the outside. Zuganov Lees answers the challenge, and the pair of them go stride for stride with 800 to travel. Admiral Carelta is running third on the outside of the field. Cognac News, followed by Our Rocky Knight, Timbuktu, and then came Bo Barrington. Nara Keith is well back with Cosmic Charlie second last, and Can't Shake Me still can't keep up. Heading to the back straight, 600 metres to go. Zuganov Lees is about a half a metre in front of making a long neck. In second place is Croesus on the outside. Admiral Carelta's sticking on pretty well, and I think they've left the others behind, although Timbuktu is putting in a run. Down to the 400, Zuganov Lees just in front. Croesus in second place. Admiral Carelta's running third, and I reckon you can forget the rest. Zuganov Lees is still going well in front, leaving the back straight. He shakes up Croesus on the outside, and it starts to peg the leader back, but Zuganov Lees won't surrender the lead. In the meantime, Admiral Carelta leaves third place on the rails and comes wide. Into the straight they come. Zuganov Lees in the lead. He's hard at work on Croesus. Admiral Carelta down the outside. Zuganov Lees in front. The challenge, Admiral Carelta on the outside. Admiral Carelta goes off on the outside, hits the front, and Admiral Carelta wins the Derby. Zuganov Lees ran second. Croesus was third.
New Zealand reinsman Ricky May made the most of a lucky pickup drive when he steered Lavros Star to victory in the $100,000 Victoria Derby at Moonee Valley in February. A week earlier, Lavros Star lived up to his huge reputation as New Zealand's best 3-year-old with a decisive win in his heat when driven by Anthony Butt, who was subsequently suspended for 4 weeks after finishing second on Anvil Star in the Victoria Cup earlier in the night. Moving outside the leader, Franco Lotsmore, when the speed slowed in the middle stages, Lavros Star had to dig deep to score by half a neck, running the last half mile in 57.9 seconds.
Franco hat-tricks moving up 3 wide to put some pressure on Franco Lotsmore, and the favourite Lavros Star is in the centre. Kiwi John, the leader's back in the 1-1 Vancouver next. 3 wide with the trail was King Rainbow. Country Duke 3 back on the inside of Day of Rain. She's a Mona 3 deep. Our Tsunami 4 back on the inside of Houston, and 3 wide Warwick
Warwick Lad. Second quarter in 30.3, and they work into the back in the Kleenex Victoria Derby final of 1997. And the leader is Franco, lots more by 1.5 metres. Lavros Star was second, 3 wide Franco hat-trick. Leaders back, Kiwi John held up on the centre, Ben Cura next. Then Country Duke out there, 3 deep, King Rainbow in between runners, Day of Rain from our Tsunami, She's a Mona Houston, and last was Warwick Lad. 450 to go on the Derby, and the leader Franco, lots more by 1.5 metres to Lavros Star. On the inside, Kiwi John under the whip, Franco hat-trick, and they were followed between runners as they come to the turn by Ben Cura next. 29.4 the quarter, Franco, lots more in front, now driven along Lavros Star on the outside, no run Kiwi John into the straight, Franco, lots more, let a metre, coming in at Lavros Star though, he's starting to lift the New Zealand superstar, he's hit the front in the Derby, Franco, lots more's trying hard, it's still in front near the line, Lavros Star, and he'll just win it. Lavros Star beats Franco, lots more, who would have won a lot of admirers with that run. Kiwi John third, then Day of Rain, Country Duke. Victorian trainer Noel Alexander added to his impeccable record in the Apple Isle when his talented filly Concord Lombo made a one-act affair of the Tasmanian Oaks in Hobart in February. Chris Alford allowed the filly to settle midfield after drawing the second row, but then took off around the field to take up the front running after going a lap. The race then became a procession. Concord Lombo spaced her rivals to win by 17 metres, running her last half in 58 seconds.
Concord Lombo starts to move away. She's gone out to lead by 10 metres. Penny's Day into second place. Waikika Mystery's moving around the outside. Then Lady Kai Kai. But this is going to be how far as they come towards the home turn. 200 to go. Concord Lombo's 15 to 20 metres in front. In second place, Penny's Day. Then came Lady Kai Kai, the inside of Waikika Mystery. But Concord Lombo straightens up a mile in front and streaks right away to win the Oaks easily. Down to the line they come. Concord Lombo, a big winner. Penny's Day has run second, Lady Kai Kai third, Waikika Mystery fourth. Then
a fortnight later, Really Can Scoot provided local horseman Mark Webster with his second South Australian Oaks victory when she took out the fillies' Blue Riband event at Globe Derby Park. 9 years earlier, Webster had partnered Scantily Clad to win the Classic. In a slowly run race, Really Can Scoot did just that, producing a sharp sprint to win by a head after running her last 800 metres in 57.5 seconds.
The leader about to head into the back now. They should sizzle home, and it's Hail Claudia, the leader, takes them into the back, leading by about 1 metre. To Belair Princess, the outside, the second quarter, 31.8. On the leader's back, Electrifying Franco. Sorrento Star was next. Primetime Franco, wider out. Then Big Shot Franco, Really Can Scoot, Party Royale and Shutter Happy. Inside the 400, Hail Claudia, led 2 metres, Belair Princess. No run for Electrifying Franco. Harding about to go now on Sorrento Star. Then Big Shot Franco, Primetime Franco, Really Can Scoot, Shutter Happy and Party Royale on the turn. Hail Claudia, he's got to ask this favourite to go. Belair Princess on terms. Electrifying Franco the inside. Wider out, Really Can Scoot with Sorrento Star. Belair Princess goes to Hail Claudia, fighting back. Out wide, Really Can Scoot, Really Can Scoot. Really Can Scoot right down the outside. Got up to win the Oaks in a photo from Belair Princess. And on the inside, Hail Claudia. The favourite will probably get second, Hail Claudia.
Ace freelance reinsman Robbie Burns returned from a suspension in the best possible way when he combined with New Zealand-bred filly Scent to capture the $50,000 New South Wales Oaks at Harold Park in March. Trained by Peter Walsh and one of the outsiders at 15 to 1, Scent charged down the outside to win by 2 metres, rating 2-1.8. to provide Burns with his first Group 1 success.
The back, the quarters 31-7, 33-1, and the half 64.8. So Vivanda's had a pretty good run over She's a Mona. Concord Lombo going all right, but she's going to need some luck at the moment. Coming up 3 wide then is the Medal. In the centre, Tresor. On the inside is Set with nowhere to go. Wider out is Two Girls Dream, 3 wide on the back of the Medal. 4 back the inside, roll over, so Dreams Come True and My Socky. Out of the back, Vivanda still has them stacked up. He knows he's got Concord Lombo bailed up on the leaders back here. She's a Mona the outside and 3 wide, the Medal plugging on. Two Girls Dream peels 4 wide, Tresor and Setters coming through the middle. Vivanda led for home, still no run for Concord Lombo. The Medal on the outside got the Vivanda. Here's Scent though. Scent joined in, dashed to the lead for Burns, and Scent races away from Two Girls Dream. Concord Lombo gets out, but Scent wins the Oaks. Scent came right away to beat Two Girls Dream. Third in the middle was Concord Lombo.
Concord Lombo considered a good thing beaten when third in the New South Wales Wales Oaks, made amends when she took out the $40,000 Victoria Oaks at Moonee Valley a month later. Widely criticised for his drive behind the filly at Harold Park, Chris Alford turned in a gem of a drive after drawing awkwardly in gate 6 at the Valley. He eased the filly out at the start, allowing Boom Kiwi filly OK Deb to stroll to the lead. But when the pace eased in front, Alford seized the opportunity and slipped around the field to face the breeze. Applying pressure from the bell, Alford and Concord Lombo scampered home the last 800 metres in 56.7 seconds to win easily.
Out of the straight they head, 31.9 the second quarter, and OK Deb in front. Right 2 metres to Concord Lombo. The mantle on the leader's back. Bavander 3 wide. In the centre, Innocent Franco sent 3 back the rails. She's on a 3 wide with a trail. And then in between runners, Valence Hanover. Hail Claudia wide out from Scoots away, our Natalie. And Saxony Style is last of all. OK Deb the leader. 400 metres left to go. OK Deb led by a metre. Concord Lombo is starting to pressure OK Deb. Then the mantle on the leader's back. Bavander 3 deep and Innocent Franco the centre. 28.3 off the back straight. It's OK Deb a neck in front of Concord Lombo yet to be called on. Bavander under the whip. Innocent Franco getting out. OK Deb being tapped up. Concord Lombo's headed her. Concord Lombo hit the lead in the Oaks. Innocent Franco after her from the mantle. Concord Lombo in front. Innocent Franco's going to challenge, but Concord Lombo won the Oaks. Concord Lombo, gee, she's a good filly. She's beaten Innocent Franco and third home since.
New Zealander Franco Hattrick overcame an injury scare to win the $100,000 New South Wales Derby at Harold Park in April. Trained by Barry Purdon, Franco Hattrick suffered a stone bruise to a hoof soon after arriving in Sydney and was considered a doubtful starter in the week leading up to the Classic. Biding his time back in the field with a breakneck speed up front, Tony Herlihy made his move 300 metres from home, and the son of Holmes Hanover powered home to win by a length and a half, rating 2 minutes for the trip.
Down to the bell now. They've got a lap to go in the Derby. And Breeny's fella on the outside. He's keen to go. He's got about a head in front of At It Again. The second quarter was 30.5. The middle half covered in 59.9. And Breeny's fella on the outside and At It Again are locked together. A length away to Franco. Lots more right on their back around Zurganoff Lease. Herlihy waiting to go on Franco Hattrick. He's 3 back on the outside of Cole Bruce. 1 to Jan's fella around Rummadrum and Royal Britannia was next. In the back of the 500. At It Again, the leader from Breeny's fella. Franco lots more easing out 3 wide after them. Zurganoff Lease waiting for run behind them, and then Franco Hattrick coming into the race on the back of Franco lots more. Inside the 400, down the back 29.4. Breeny's fell at the middle, drew level with At It Again. Franco lots more joined in 3 wide. Franco Hattrick will have to peel 4 wide, and Zurganoff Lease the Tasmanian next waiting for run from Colbruce. A great finish coming up in the Derby as they swing for home. Franco lots more hit the lead from Breeny's fella. Here's Franco Hattrick joining in now. Franco Hattrick after Franco lots more. Franco lots more and Franco Hattrick. Franco Hattrick's doing best. It's a New Zealand Derby. Franco Hattrick's grabbed Franco lots more to win narrowly. Royal Britannia flew home to get third from nowhere.
Salinger emulated the feat of his older brother Shandon when he treated his rivals with utter contempt to win the $90,000 Western Australian Derby at Gloucester Park later that month. Shandon won the 1993 Classic when driven by ace Perth horseman Fred Kersley, who also had the reins behind Salinger. Leading throughout, Salinger made it 10 wins from as many starts, and he rated a race record 158.8 for the 2,500 metres to win comfortably by 6.5 metres. It was Kersley's 4th win in the Blue Riband event after earlier victories with Pure Steel, Nixon Adios and Shandon.
Heading to the 600 now, he still swings to the colt, but he's nicely clear. A little over a length on Let Me Decide, Kill Cannon. Now Upstanding Poplar works into the clear, hooks out 3 deep and runs on well. Between horses, See Samboy back on the fence, kind of red. Hero's Night goes to the outside, then Tarcoola King. Lombo Illusion too far from them. 29.1 that third quarter as they race down towards the 250, and he's gone for broke. Kersley and Salinger has burst away. He put about 4 lengths on them, and they'll be able to buy a big crate of the good stuff tonight and drink a toast to WA's champion 3-year-old Salinger, unbeaten in 10, his 5th Classic and his best. The Derby is Salinger's, of course it is. Second, 3 lengths away, Hero's Night, he rattled home. Upstanding Poplar, the stablemate, battled on gamely for third.
Concord Lombo added another classic to her tally when she won the $50,000 Western Australian Oaks at Gosler Park in May. The much-travelled Classic Gary filly had little more than an exercise workout to win by 12 metres, rating 2-1 for 2,500 metres, to take her stake earnings to more than $270,000, the result of 19 wins and 9 placings from 32 starts. With 3 Oaks victories to her credit, Concord Lombo headed to Brisbane for a showdown with top Kiwi filly Kate's First in the Queensland Oaks.
The leader, Satan's Secret, a length away. Concord Lombo bolting. So is Voluta Futura on the back of the leader. 30.4, that quarter of the half, 60.8. Mini Graph has got the 1-1 trail, but is a length and a half away. Back on the fence, Yippee-Yo-Yo, the maidens together. Then Cool Waters, Tempt Me Whippy. Now New Genev taken to the outside from She's a Flyer. The link kind of read out very deep. And Sharana is back last of all as they head by the palms. Now Alford pops the question to Concord Lombo. He had to, because here comes New Genev. Concord Lombo sweeps to the lead. Third quarter, 30.7. New Genev goes to her girth. Back to third, Cool Waters. Satan's Secret gone. Around the outside, Kinda Red. Then She's a Flyer. Voluta Futura got badly held up, but Concord Lombo kicked away coming to the turn. Oh, she put huge space on them. Raced out 4, 5, 6 lengths. How good is this? In second place, New Genev, then Kinda Red. Now Voluta Futura finishing brilliantly, goes to second, but Concord Lombo made a mess of them, as you'd expect. She won by about 4 lengths. Voluta Futura ran second. Kinda Red got up for third.
After blitzing her rivals at Albion Park a week earlier, Kate's First made some of Australia's top fillies look second-rate when she waltzed away with a $50,000 Queensland Oaks in mid-June. Favourite at 5-2 on, with Peter Ferguson in the sulky, Kate's First sat parked without cover on the outside of Triple Oaks winner Concord Lombo, before drawing away to win by nearly 4 metres, rating 159.4.
Concord Lombo, the Victorian conquerors the leader, a length in front of Kate's First. The New Zealand Oaks winner second the outside, compelled to race without cover. Dreams Come True, snookered third the rail, and Queensland's Chance the Red October sitting pretty for Vic Frost 1 by 1. Jamaican Chick fifth the rail. The New South Wales Oaks winner Sen sixth on the outside of Maphrodise, followed by Ready Lass. Second last Dreams on Speed, and Why Kick a Mystery is last. Next quarter 31.3, half in 62.9. The firepower will be on shortly, 600 left to go. Concord Lombo now starts to up tempo, 3 quarters on Kate's First. Dreams Come True is gone, passed by the Red October, Sen tracking home well, then Jamaican Chick followed by Ready Lass, Why Kick a Mystery, Maphrodise, and Dreams on Speed last of all, 28-2. They were absolutely flying, and it's Concord Lombo in front, 3 quarters on Kate's First, gaining. The Red October may have run her race, and Sen continues to run on. The top 4 swing around the corner together. Concord Lombo cornered first. Now it's time for Kate's First to show how good she is. Kate's First on the outside said goodbye to Concord Lombo. Then the Red October followed by Send. Kate's First is in front, and she reigns supreme in the Oaks. Concord Lombo second, the Red October third, and Sent was fourth.
Franco Enforced completed the Albion Park Classic double for New Zealand horses when he was untroubled to win the $50,000 Queensland Derby on the 5th of July. Driven by his Christchurch trainer, John Hay, Franco Enforced lived up to his big reputation when he won by nearly 6 metres, running his last mile in 1:58 to set up a clash with Kate's First in the Australian Derby a week later.
And here comes the fave. Franco Enforced taking off 3 wide. First quarter, 31.7 of the last mile. Royal Britannia cuddled in front by Greg Bennett. Ahead on Majestic Man Warra. Franco lots more leaves the 1-1 trail and goes 3 wide. Bonagilla parked in behind the leader. Franco Enforced has a 3 wide trail. Bronski Brave midfield the rail. Between runners was Direct Flame. Kiwi John going forward, but he's 4 wide. Then Blue Snapper in the centre. At it again is trailing through on the back of Franco Enforced. Breeny's fella horribly plays second last on the rail, and Biaggi last of all. Next quarter 31, half in 62.7. Royal Britannia calling the shots. He looks to be travelling well. He extends a shade. A half on Majestic Man Warra. A half to Franco. Lots more 3 wide. outside. Bonagilla behind the leader. Direct Flame needs a run. Hayes about to get busy on Franco in force. He'll come 4 wide shortly. Then Kiwi John, Bronski Brave at it again. Followed further back in the field by Biaggi and Blue Snapper, and Brady's fellas tailed off. Off the back straight, 27.9. They were flying. The leader's Royal Britannia from Franco, lots more. He hasn't gone for Franco in force yet. He will soon. He said, come on, fella, let's swing into action. Franco in force, booted away. At it again, a Direct Flame. Direct Flame running on with at it again, but Franco in force is a mile in front. Wow, what a horse. Franco in force first. At it again, a terrific run to get second. Third, either Direct Flame or Franco, lots more.
Franco in force and John Hay continued their winning trot when they accounted for some of the best colts and fillies in the Southern Hemisphere in the $100,000 Australian Derby. Favourite at 5 to 4 on, Franco in force was untroubled to win by nearly 3 metres, rating 157.8, to take his record to 6 wins from 11 starts.
Franco in force is in front. Biaggi applies some pressure on the outside, and the speed is genuine. Kiwi John parked behind the leader third. Fourth, 1 by 1, Franco lots more. Will the filly Kate's first. She's going to have to race 3 wide for the entire trip. She's fifth, and out there solo. Between runners, Direct Flame. Bougainfella was awkwardly placed midfield on the rail. Bronski Brave in the 3 wide line. Royal Britannia hemmed away on the inside of Concord Lombo. At it again's got a mile of work to do. He's spotting the leader about 8 lengths start. And Majestic Man Warrior absolute last. Next quarter, 29.7. The half paced in 60.1. Franco in force is on target for an all-the-way win in the Australian Derby. Biaggi a length back second. He's worked overtime. 3 wide now. Franco lots more. Kiwi John behind the leader. Direct Flame in the centre. Then Kate's first. Bougainfella, Concord Lombo. Followed by Bronski Brave, Royal Britannia, Majestic Man Warrior. And at it again is last. 300 left to go. Pacing off the back in 28.8. Franco in force in front. Franco lots more. Shown the whip on the outside is trying hard. Look at it again. Back in the field. Circling them wide. And also Kate's first was still there. But Franco in force is in front. Kiwi John gets out. Then Franco lots more. And at it again down the outside. John Hay goes for the whip on Franco in force. He's holding them. Kiwi John running a good race, but not good enough. Franco in force takes the Australian Derby from Kiwi John. Bougainfella got third.
Tough 3-year-old filly, She's a Mona, took her stake earnings to more than $330,000 when she won the $150,000 Oceania El Dorado final at Moonee Valley in July. Drawing the second row, She's a Mona started favourite at 7 to 4 on, but quickly put the issue beyond doubt after Peter Manning sooled her to the front soon after the start. Eased down to score by nearly 6 metres, She's a Mona rated 159.2 for the 1940-metre trip, chalking up her 32nd win.
A lap left to go. She's a Mona led Star Chaser, which was 4 deep, now gets to the breeze. Pelagic Miss third. They don't look they've slowed down here. Fourth, the outside, Dougal's Dream. Blue Ecstasy fifth, and Saxony Style sixth. Then Nina Camella on its outside, Soaky Joe from Golden Angel, Love Your Lombo, and tailed off then Dusty Dundee and Lord Alas out of business. 30.7 the second quarter, and She's a Mona led into the back. 2 metres to Star Chaser. Pelagic Miss was third. Dougal's Dream fourth. Blue Ecstasy fifth. Around it, Saxony Style. Soaky Joe 3 up. Then Nina Camella, Golden Angel taken wide, and Love Your Lombo. She's a Mona off the back of the 400, the leader though. She carves out the quarter in 29.8. She got away here. Star Chaser can't go on. Now Dougal's Dream hooks out to make a race of it, then Pelagic Miss. But She's a Mona turns. Oh, she's full of running. She's 8 metres in front of Dougal's Dream, Pelagic Miss and Saxony Style. She's a Mona with 150 to go, led by 7 metres. Dougal's Dream and Saxony Style are trying their hearts out, but she's run them ragging again. She is a bonny filly. She's a Mona, and she stands up to be counted in the biggest way tonight. She's blitzed them again. She's a Mona beats Dougal's Dream and Saxony Style.
A week later, Salinger's winning streak of 11 came to an end when he was unplaced in the $150,000 Oceania El Dorado final for colts and geldings at Moonee Valley. After engaging in a 2-horse war with the leader Bankura next, Salinger knocked up to finish 6th, with victory going to the 33 to 1 outsider Mr. Suited by the suicide pace, Mr. provided young reinsman Craig Demler with the biggest win of his career as he ran home strongly to win by 5 metres, rating 158.2.
Now, it's Salinger and neck in front of Bankura next, and they're spacing the others. 8 metres away, Wangero off and outside Country Duke. 8 metres to Roller Skater under the whip to keep up. Salinger couldn't cross. Midfield, Send Me a Dream around reversal. Then Mr. on the inside of Man O' Man, Sports Dancer Zayuganov Lees, and Torikina Bob last, and look at that for a quarter. 28.4 into the back straight. Salinger at the 700's got his head in front of Bankura next. 15 metres away, Wangero Orphan. Roller Skaters picking up the bit and starting to chase hard. Then Send Me a Dream and Sports Dancer taken wide. They've got 500 to go. And the leader, Bankura next. Narrowly from Salinger. 6 metres to Roller Skater. Wangero Orphan losing ground. Look at Mr. running on. Send Me a Dream out wide and Sports Dancer. 29.9 off the back. Bankura next led. Salinger's gone. Mister's got a dream run through on the inside. He is coming after Bankura next. Then Roller Skater turning for home. Bankura next, the leader. After him was Mr. Then Roller Skater and wide out. Send Me a Dream. Mister's going to win the El Dorado. Mr. for Craig Demler's beaten off Bankura next. And Mr. has won it easily from Bankura next and Roller Skater.
Earlier that night, Brisbane filly, the Red October, made amends for her minor placing in the Queensland Oaks when she won the $50,000 Australian Oaks at Moonee Valley. Driven by Alan Donahue, the daughter of Barnston Hanover enjoyed the run of the race and got up in the last few strides to beat Kate's First and Dougal's Dream.
Out of the straight now, second quarter in 31.1, and Kate's First led by a metre 2, She's a Mona. Concord Lombo, the leader's back. The Red October fourth. Fifth, the inside Electrifying Franco. Then Vivander on a loose rein and under the whip. Followed by our Natalie. Saxony Style. Dougal's Dream. Euro a Meltdown. Last Speranza easing wide. And Star Chaser was last. 5.50 to go on the Australian Oaks, and it's Kate's First by a neck. She's a Mona was second. Concord Lombo third. The Red October fourth. And then Saxony Style, Dougal's Dream warming up there, 3 and 4 deep, and Electrifying Franco. 29.6 running off the back. Kate's First led by a metre and a half to She's a Mona, who's flat chap and under the whip. The Red October 3 out. Concord Lombo driven along. Kate's First led into the straight from the Red October. Saxony Style runs on, then Concord Lombo. Kate's First a metre and a half in front, trying hard to run it down on the outside, the Red October. Kate's First in front, the Red October, Dougal's Dream. Kate's First and the Red October lunging. Oh, it's close. It's very close. The Red October lunged at Kate's First. There's nothing in it. Dougal's Dream wide out close up, and then Concord Lombo. Saxony Style.